Hiya, I'm Nikki and today I am filming this video. Now I'm filming this as an intro to a video that I shot in July of 2019. It's now January of 2020. And it's a video that I never ever thought I would probably even watch again, let alone think to put online. But here we are. So clearly I must have changed my mind. It is a really difficult video because I filmed it. It's basically, it was my reaction and my way of venting and dealing with the fact that I just found out that my dad has got cancer. He's got cancer of the pleura and it's called mesothelioma. I explain all about it, I think, in the video, but I'm not going to watch that video back before I publish it, so it's going to be completely unedited because I don't have it in me to watch that back. I know there's a lot of crying, I'm probably really red and blotchy, and I'm in a bit of a state, but basically my uncle died of cancer. He died of lung cancer recently, and we were at his funeral, and I gave my cousin a hug and we were chatting and things, and she just looked at me and she said, "It's really crap, isn't it?" And I was just like, it's so crap. And there was nothing else that either of us could really say because it is so crap. And I don't know, talking to her, I ended up with this niggle in my head. And I just knew that I needed to put this video out there. Basically, if this video makes one person feel like what they felt when they got bad news or when they're going through a difficult time, if one person watches this and feels like what they're going through is totally normal or as normal as I am, then I feel like it will have helped someone, and maybe it'll be somebody else's way of voicing something that they can't say but they feel. I don't know, but if this video helps one person, I'd be so happy. I also did talk to my dad because I wanted to make sure he was happy about me putting it out there, and he is still ill now. I'm sure I might do a couple more videos to explain later, but he's still ill now, and he said, "I would like to help people." And that's the kind of person my dad is, which I think is really amazing because he's still going through his struggles. Today's been a really tough day with him, but he still wants other people to be helped, which I think is amazing. I did tell Dad that he's not allowed to watch this video, so Dad, if you are watching this, turn it off now. After filming this video, I went straight round to my parents' house. I gave them both a massive hug, told them I loved them, and I think the hug was more for me than for them, but I think they appreciated it too. I didn't tell them at the time that I'd done the video or anything like that, and they only found out recently about this. So, like I said, I hope this video can help just one person, would be amazing. And if it's really uncomfortable to watch, I do apologise, but this is my honest thoughts, feelings and reactions, and just everything had got too much for me, and I needed a way of just saying stuff. Because when you're in this situation, it feels very unfair and it feels very personal. I know a lot of people go through this and it's not fair on anyone, so why I think it was right to say it's unfair, I don't know, but at the same time it is unfair, and it's unfair on everybody who has to go through something like this. So yeah, I'm going to stop chatting now so that you can just watch the video. I hope it's not too painful, and in advance thank you for watching and for bearing with me in one of my worst times of my life. I'll see you soon. Bye. There is a million things that I want to say, and I have no one I can say them to because they're the kind of things that you can't ever say. And yeah, this is a really weird video to film because I don't know that I ever want to watch it. So we're in July, and just before Christmas of 2018, my dad went ill, got ill. We took him to hospital, and I wasn't there. I say we, Mum took him to hospital because he'd got really bad pains. It started just before Christmas and got really bad day after Boxing Day, I think it was. It might be Boxing Day. Just took him into hospital. The doctor looked at him and said there was nothing wrong with him. He said he had pains like down here, like you can't see, like here. And so the doctor looked at his ribs and said there was nothing wrong with his ribs, prodded him and poked him. Actually ended up punching him in the ribs and saying there's nothing wrong with you. And the doctor said, so the only thing I can do is give you an x-ray. So he sent that off to x-ray, and when he came back, the doctor sat down and was, I don't know if he was apologetic, I can't really remember, and said, you've got a collapsed lung. So that's the start, really. He's got a collapsed lung on one side. It was obviously quite painful. Turns out he's got pneumonia. And with that pleurisy, because that's why his lung had collapsed. I don't know the ins and outs of it, I don't know how it works. So they treated him for pneumonia, got rid of the pneumonia, but his lung didn't inflate. So then he ended up having an operation to try and take the fluid out of his lung, because they couldn't work out why it wouldn't re-inflate after the infection had gone and all that kind of stuff. So when they were in there, they took a bit of sample of the tissues around, and it then came back. So we then waited for like, I think it was a month after the biopsy had been done, and he'd had a drain. That had all gone horribly wrong as well when they took the drain out. It was a nightmare for Dad. The whole hospital experience for him was bad, which is really sad because it shouldn't have been. It was just that things didn't all go according to plan, I suppose. So he didn't enjoy that. No one enjoys being in hospital, but it wasn't the most positive experience for him. He had a drain put in his lung, and when they took it out, it ripped his skin, which apparently shouldn't have happened, and he had a lot of stitches put in. So that was all not very nice. And then we waited and we waited and we waited, and eventually we got a bit fed up of waiting because we didn't know what was going on. And I think it was 5 weeks after the operation. I don't know, definitely. But we got in touch with the hospital and we were like chasing them to find out what was going on. It turned out that they'd taken a lot more samples than they said they were going to take, because I think they only meant to take like 5 samples or something. And it ended up that they'd taken, I think, 13 samples. So that's why he was a lot sorer after his operation than we expected. And apparently one of these samples had black dots in. I'm not a medical person, I don't really understand that. But they said that it wasn't great news, but the good news was that it wasn't all of the samples. So there was a chance that he had a type of cancer in your pleura, which I can't remember what it's called or how you spell it or anything, but it's like mesothelioma, something like that. So since then, we've been waiting to find out more, and we've not really found out anymore. It's been going on and we're still waiting. And then Dad got a urine infection, and I was really scared because he was holding the chair, he wasn't really talking, he was shivering. We took him in and rushed him into the doctors, who gave him antibiotics, and then he got another urine infection. We don't know if it's the same one or whatever. So he's been getting steadily worse and worse, which is horrible to watch and very scary. And then last couple of weeks he's got really quite bad. He's got no energy at all. And the doctor tested his blood and found out that he was very anemic, put him on iron tablets, and we were like, yes, this is what he's going to need, this is going to make him better. That didn't do anything. And then they found out that his blood wasn't absorbing the iron. He got sent off to a specialist at the hospital again to look at that. The specialist said it's all to do with his lung, so to get back onto the lung doctor. So yesterday we got back onto the lung doctor. He'd had another CT scan that was done on Friday. It's now Wednesday, so it was done on Friday. And then he saw this specialist on Monday who said it was all to do with lungs. So then yesterday we got hold of the lung people, and his actual doctor's away on holiday at the moment, but they told us that the CT scan showed that the thickening of his pleura had got worse, and that meant that it was probably cancer, or like, I think definitely cancer. It wasn't completely clear, which we kind of thought anyway, but then you get that phone call and you know that really we thought it was cancer anyway, but we thought that it wasn't getting any worse. And then yesterday, it's obvious it is getting worse, and that's what's causing him to be so ill. And now I'm gonna say all the things that I shouldn't say, but it's so unfair. And all I keep thinking is, Dad's worked his whole life. He's worked so hard and he's helped so many people achieve what they want to achieve, and he's never really got there himself, which is really sad. And it's because he's always been a bit too nice, I suppose, which sounds ridiculous, but it's not fair that now who's someone who's never drinked a lot, he's never smoked, and now suddenly he's got this illness that we've been told is it's not really curable. Apparently the only thing we can do is give him chemo, but if it's not curable, then I don't really understand that either, because if it's not curable, why would you put someone through that? But they haven't explained anything, so we're just waiting, still waiting, and it's been over 7 months now. Can we still be waiting? I feel like it's so unfair that we haven't been chasing, because we've just trusted the doctors and trusted the hospital to just be getting on with it, but I've got to the point now I'm so fed up, I can't wait any longer. I just want to know. What's going on. And I just want my dad back, because my dad's, he's 6'4" tall, and he's a big guy, and he's always been my big strong daddy. That's what he is my big strong dad, but at the moment he's not. And I don't know how to take it when someone's so big and strong, so powerful, and so everything is suddenly not like that anymore. How do you take that? How do you deal with it? It's so weird, but I feel really guilty because I'm getting married in 2 months' time, in 59 days. And everyone just keeps saying to me, are you excited about the wedding? And I'm not. I'm not excited. At the moment, I don't even want to get married, because I want my dad there and I want him to be him, and he's not him. And I want my dad back, and this year, because of the wedding, I thought it was going to be the best year of my life, and I was so excited to be marrying someone who I love to pieces. I've loved him for 9 years, and I've been so excited about marrying him for that time, and now I don't even want to do it, because I don't want to get to the day and they can't walk me down the aisle, or can't do all the stuff that you think your dad's going to do at your wedding. I don't know, I shouldn't think like that, but I mean, it's 59 days and it's taken them 7 months just to decide what it is. So I was talking about putting my wedding off for a year in the hope that it'd be better, but the realistic thing is that if I do that, he might not even be there. And I want him to be there more than anything. So what do you even do? I've not done much planning, because this has been going on a while and it's been scaring me more and more the further on we get, and
I've like given up on the planning. I haven't even invited everyone, which is ridiculous because I can't stop time or do anything like that, and I wish I could. But I feel like my whole life has changed because, like, you know, you have those dreams, and I always used to say, oh, if we won the lottery, like, I'd want to put it into savings and make a difference to our future. Well, right now, I realised last night there was a big Euro Millions draw, and it was like 70 million, and I just wanted to win it so that I could just pay everyone to sort Dad out. I don't want anything else. I just want to get someone to fix him, to give me my dad back. And like, sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? I'd do literally anything right now to get Dad back. Back to himself, back to being happy and energetic and able to do anything, because my dad always could. He could always do anything, make anything happen. And here's the things I shouldn't say, but it's so unfair, because we went to a family festival, and at the last minute Dad decided he couldn't make it, and then I sat there because I still had to take Mum because I wanted it to still have a bit of fun. It was only an evening, we went for a couple of hours, so we left him behind. My brother looked after him, and then I sat there, and there was this guy sitting right in front of me, and he'd been drinking loads, and he'd been sitting there smoking, and then he had his little grandson with him, and he was playing with him, and all I could think, and I shouldn't have thought this, but I couldn't stop it. I just kept thinking how unfair it was that he chose to lead this unhealthy lifestyle, and yet he was there to see his grandchildren. And I feel like it's my fault. I'm 31 years old and I haven't had children yet because I had other things I wanted to do in my life. But if I'd have had children already, then Dad would have seen his grandchildren and we'd have had those memories. But I chose not to because I wanted to have a good career and stuff, and now I feel really guilty about that because I wish that if Dad doesn't get better, if he doesn't make it, then he'll never see his grandchildren. And how can I even think that when he's fine? Well, he's not fine, but how can I even be thinking that when he's still... We don't know what's going on. But I've got everything going round in my head and I don't know what to do with it all. And then when I'm with Dad, I have to be so strong and I have to try and laugh and pick him up and I feel so guilty about all of it. Because how can I think any of those things? And how can I think that about somebody else? That's so mean of me. It's an awful thing to think. But I couldn't help it when he was sat there and... So terrible of me. More than anything, I want my dad to recover and just go back to his happy and able to do anything strong self. And it scares me that that might not happen. I don't know what Mum will do, and I don't know how to help her. And I don't know how to help my brother. That's it, really. I feel so selfish for worrying about my wedding when Dad's facing this. Isn't that terrible of me to be worrying about myself when Dad's facing this? I just want to be there for him. I want to be there for my mum. And I want to know what to do and how to make stuff better. But I just don't know what to do. And I don't really want to speak to my dad about that, because that's not fair. I tried speaking to Lee about it, but I just get myself in such a state, and I feel so guilty as well, because I'm like really snappy and stuff at the moment with Lee too, just because of everything that's going on. But he's so lovely that he just takes it and he knows. But it does make me snappy. I'm scared. I'm really scared about the future. I've always been a person who's always looked forward to the future, and now I'm so scared of what it holds. I don't want to get upset again, but that's the truth. I feel like my heart's breaking slightly. And I know that I'm like just one person in the world who's going through this, and there's millions of people who probably feel the same as I do, or who are losing their other half, or like, I'm sure there's people out there who are worse than me. But it doesn't make me feel any better about it. I normally love sunny days like today. I normally can't wait to get outside and all that, but I don't know. It's making me feel really unmotivated, because I feel like there's a massive cloud or weight hanging above me, and I'm not being active. I'm not being my normal, proactive, moving forward self, and I want to be, because I want to be there for Dad, and I want to be pushing forward for him, but I don't even know what to push. I don't know what to do to help. I can't make him feel any better. And that sucks so much. I'm gonna go now, and I'm gonna finish crying, because I've got a few more tears left, and then I'm gonna wash my face, sort myself out, plaster a smile on, and go over to Mum and Dad's, give my dad the biggest cuddle in the world, and my mum. I love them both to the end of the world. I'm back. I'm gonna make the most of every day that I've got, because I'm lucky that we've got a bit of time. I don't know what's going to happen, and I don't know what Tuesday will bring. Part of me's dreading it, and part of me wants it to kind of be here already, so that we know what's going on and we know what's happening going forward. But I'm scared. And for the first time in my life, I know that my dad's scared too. And I know he's got every right to be, but my big strong daddy is scared, and that's so hard. Right, let's not cry anymore, because it's not going to do anything, it's not going to make anything better, is it? I've got to be strong. I hope it doesn't look too much like I've been crying for ages. I'm sorry I'm in such a state. Have a very happy Wednesday. Sending love to everybody. Sending love to all of my family and to my friends. And you know what? To everybody, because everybody deserves happiness, healthiness and love. And to the guy who I wrongfully judged at the festival, You have no idea who you are. I'm so sorry that I felt like that. I'm so sorry. And I wish you a long and happy, healthy life with your grandchildren. I'll see you guys later.